Hello and welcome to my channel. This video is about how to create a fall makeup look. I'm Rita Almusa, master esthetician and makeup artist, and today I'm going to show you step by step how I created this fall makeup look. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and like this video if you found it helpful, and please leave a comment below if there are any questions that you have. The first step is to make sure that your skin is well hydrated and ready for makeup application. I'm going to start by applying the Mint Pear Vitamin Rich Daily Moisturizer, and I will extend this onto my neck as well. The next step is hydrating the eye area, and I'm using the Mint Pear Under Eye Nourishing Cream, and I'm going to apply this with my ring finger to ensure that I use light pressure. The next step is the Collagen Serum by Mint Pear, which I love to use as a foundation primer. It helps to reduce my pore size and give me that beautiful glow all day long underneath my makeup. Today I'm using the Full Coverage Laura Mercier foundation with the Mint Pear Kabuki brush. This brush helps me apply my foundation quickly and evenly so that I don't have any streaks, and I know that I have everything covered. I can easily extend the product down onto my neck and cover my ears and make sure that I don't miss any hard to reach spots like around my nose and around the eye area. Next, I'm going to use the Smashbox Studio Skin for my concealer, and I like to apply this where I am covering my under eyes, but also where I'm highlighting, so you can see that I will do a stripe down my nose, on my cupid's bow, and a little bit between my brows. And then I'll just blend out the concealer with the Mint Pear Beauty Blending Sponge, which I love because it has a little tip that lets me get into that corner of my eye, which is just nice to blend that out. Next, we're going to set the foundation and the concealer with the Laura Mercier setting powder, and I'm using the large powder brush by Mint Pear. This will help to keep my foundation in place all day long. No matter what the temperature is, no matter if it's humid, I can ensure that my foundation is not going to move once I've put this translucent setting powder over my foundation. Now I'm going to contour with the Kat Von D Contour Kit, and I'm using the two shades right here at the bottom. I mix those to fit my skin, and this will just help to define certain features that I would like to be a little bit more defined. As you can see, it will make my cheekbones pop out a little bit more. It'll make my jawline a little bit more defined, and then also I like to take it up onto my forehead, where I can reduce the size of my forehead by just shading that outer area. I also like to contour my nose, and you can see how I do that here, where I will just take two lines connected to my brows and just go all the way straight down each side of my nose. I keep that space very narrow, so the more narrow those two lines are going parallel with each other, the thinner your nose will appear. And I do a little bit under my lip just to make my lips appear a little bit larger. It gives that natural shadow. And then I'll just blend all of that contour out with my same kabuki brush that I was using to apply my foundation. And this will just help to blend out any harsh lines and make sure everything looks super natural up close. I found a blush that you're going to love. It's by Note, and it's very pigmented, but I'm excited to use this in today's tutorial because it's the first time that I've really played around with it, and it was perfect. It was kind of like that fall orangey look, and as you can see, I'm just applying this onto the apples of my cheeks, and it just gives a really nice flush natural glow. And it's a matte blush, which is important because this look is kind of like a fall matte look that I'm going for, and so I didn't want a blush that has a lot of shimmer or glitter. So I love it. It's perfect. You guys should try it. And also I'm going to highlight just a little bit with the Becca Champagne Pop just onto my high points of my cheekbone, just to give a little bit of a nice glow. Everything else in this look is very matte. So my eyeshadow's very matte, my lips are matte, I've set my foundation so I don't have any glow. So it's nice to give a little bit of a pop here and there. As you can see, I go down the center of my nose again to highlight that center point where I want people to focus, which will reduce the size of my nose. And then also just highlighting my cheekbones is going to really capture that light perfectly. I'm going to use the IT Cosmetics brow pencil, and I am a microblading artist, so I'm going to show you basically the technique that I use to microblade my clients, and I use the pencil to do the same thing. So you can see I'm just doing small little feather-like strokes that look like natural hair, and I will just feather through my entire brow with this same light-handed feathering motion, filling in where I have any holes. And that will really help to achieve a natural brow, because that's what we're going for, right? We don't ever want to look like our eyebrows are drawn on. I mean, I guess I should take that back. I guess there are some people that want their eyebrows to look like that intentionally, but today I'm trying to get a very natural look, so this is how I would achieve that. Don't forget to blend. Blending is very important when you're using a brow pencil. And I'm going to top that off with Gimme Brow by Benefit. This will just help to lift the brows, so I'm brushing upwards, and that will just keep my brows in place. I'm using a little eyeshadow stick from Laura Mercier in Vanilla. I love this because it's matte, it doesn't have any shimmer, and I like to just highlight right underneath my brow and then in the center of my eyes. And then I will just blend this out with my beauty blending sponge. My base color today is going to be Force of Nature from the Amazonian Clay Tarte palette. And while I am applying this color, I keep this on the lower part of my lid and I don't go above the fold. This is really a beautiful neutral color that you can wear on its own, or you can transition this through all the seasons throughout the year. I really love this color, and I feel like it will be really great today as I'm using some pretty bold colors, so this will help to tie it together. I'm just blending out the crease so I don't have any harsh lines between that base color. And I'm using the same blush, guys. This is the same blush that I just applied to my cheek, and I was super excited about this because I needed this bright orangey type of shadow, and I tested it out today and I loved it. So I'm excited to show you guys how to use a blush as an eyeshadow. So as you can see, I'm going to start out lightly because again, this is a very pigmented product. They did a great job. And I'm just going to apply this onto the base of my lid, and then as I get the product on and I pack the product on, then I will take my crease blend brush and I will blend that crease so that I have a nice flow between the color and then my brow bone, which is just that vanilla from Laura Mercier. I take that same warm transition shade color underneath my eye so that I can tie the look together rather than just keeping all the eyeshadow color on the top. So this will help to really complete that look. And this is a great little brush to get that job done. By the way, all of the brushes I'm using today are from Mint Pear, and I will link them below in the description for you. And my next shade is going to be from the Lorac Matte Pro palette, and I'm going to use the color Burgundy, which as you can see is a very rich wine, purpley color that's just beautiful. I'm so excited to use this. I am so excited that it's fall because there are so many beautiful looks that you can create. And as you can see, I'm just keeping that on the outer side of my eye. And as you can also see, I'm not going above my eye fold, so I'm keeping that right on the lid, just on the ends, and then I will take my crease blend and just blend that in nicely into the crease to help that transition color and the orange blush color really blend well together. When you are creating a dramatic look like this, it's really important that you start with a light hand and you build up the color because it's really hard to go backwards. So you have to make sure that you start lightly. If you need more color or more pigment, you can always add. But once you get it on there, it's really hard to take it away. I'm also taking the dark burgundy from the Lorac palette and I'm going to line my waterline so you can see the eyeliner is just the same burgundy eyeshadow that I'm using right now above my lash line, and then I will also take that down onto my lower lash line. I feel like I need a little bit more of a pop, so I'm going to go back over that with the same Note blush that I put on, and I'm just going to do that right in the center of my eye just for a nice pop of color. And from that same Lorac palette, I'm going to use the color Bear up onto my brow bone just to lighten it up a little bit. And again, this is a matte palette, so this is not a shimmer light color. This is a total bare matte light color. I'm going to use the Becca Champagne Pop just in the center corner of my eyes just to give a little pop right here in the center of my eye. This is a great secret to give yourself like a boost of energy. It kind of makes you look awake when you do that little highlighter in the center of your eye. And now I'm just going to line with my Kat Von D tattoo eyeliner and just do a little bit of a wing. When it comes to liquid eyeliner, I believe in certain and most cases less is more, so I try to keep that line as close to my eyelashes as possible, and again build where I need, so I can start lightly and build as I need more. I'm now going to curl my eyelashes before I apply my mascara primer. I'm using the Seal Booster by Lancome, and this is to help create length for my eyelashes and to moisturize my eyelashes and to keep them healthy. But you do have to use it quickly because it dries really fast. And I'm going over with the Lancome mascara. As you can see, I do one eye at a time because, like I said before, that primer dries really quickly. So if you spend too much time on that first eye, by the time you get to the second eye, it's gonna be like a clumpy disaster. So it's better to just do one eye at a time. And then I do 2 coats of mascara, and I take mascara 1 coat on the bottom lashes. Now for lips. So today I decided to go with a matte lip, and I'm going to use the Baci, or is this Bacha by Stila. This is an all-day liquid lipstick, and I'm using the MAC Whirl lip liner. I like to take the lip liner into my lips. It will help my lipstick stay on longer and also look more natural. Now the trick with long wear lipstick is you have to make sure that your lips have been thoroughly scrubbed with either your toothbrush or a washcloth to make sure that it's exfoliated and well moisturized. So while I'm applying the rest of my makeup, I always have some type of moisturizer on my lips before I get to the lipstick portion. And also it's great to start with a very small light layer and build as you need. I feel like you get that cakey look when you apply too much. So less is more when it comes to liquid long wear lipstick. And that completes the fall makeup look. Thank you so much for your support and for watching this video. Please remember to subscribe to my channel, like this video if you found it helpful, and I will see you on my next video. Have a beautiful day.